Virgo, what's up? You ready? Why is this out here? That doesn't mean anything. That just means that there's a card that escaped the pile and is sitting there. How's everyone doing tonight? Divine Comedian. This is Virgo's nightly reading. So today we had, what did we have? We had Justice in Reverse. And, God, what else did we have? We had the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so, okay. That one wanted to come out. So tell me what that's about, Spirit. Seven of Cups in reverse. What's going on with the Seven of Cups in reverse? Because I feel as if some communication with the Ace of Swords in reverse that we had this afternoon, somebody is not communicating with you the right way. Yeah. Somebody's messing around with your judgment. Somebody's messing around with your intuition. This is you or somebody else. Somebody's messing around with your intuition. Okay? Somebody is not putting the work in also. They're not putting the work into a connection, into a partnership. You know, you may have chose this person to do something with you, and they're just not communicating with you in the way that you like, especially with the Eight of Wands being in reverse. You know, because the Eight of Wands is all about frustrations and problems and delays and all that. Seven of Cups is in reverse. It's like, come on, you know? But I feel as if you have some idea of what this person's about, but you're not 100% sure because you're not listening to your intuition. Okay? You're not listening to your gut. You're not listening to it. You're really unsure about this. Okay? When the High Priestess is in reverse, you're just blocked. Your intuition is blocked. And it's blocked because you're not putting in the work. So for some of you, this means that, you know, your spiritual path, you haven't been putting the work in. You haven't been praying. You haven't been taking your spiritual baths. You haven't been doing what you need to do. Okay? That's why. Because there's an imbalance here. There's no forward movement here. And this, for some of you, this has to do with a marriage or something that's going on in the community. Okay? This has to do with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands to me is the marriage card. Okay? That's two people in a successful union. Okay? But it's stuck and stagnant. There's chaos. There's no forward movement. There's nothing. And it's been like that for a long time. Because it's the way that somebody is communicating. And you're starting to see things very clearly. Now, what's the energy behind this Temperance in reverse? Why are things so chaotic right now? What is going on? Figure out what's going on. The Hermit in reverse. King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. The Magician in reverse. Okay? You're wasting your energy. You're wasting it. It's all over the place right now. I feel as if, and that's why the Eight of Wands from earlier today in the afternoon was in reverse, because you're looking at so many different places to get information and maybe talking to so many people to try to find out the solution to it. Okay, this King of Pentacles could be the husband. Okay, the King of Pentacles is usually the husband card for me. Okay, where they're not putting the work into a connection. They're not making decisions, they're not moving forward. And now with the Hermit here, you're going within yourself. You're withdrawing from this person so that you can get a very clear perspective. Okay, so what should Virgo be doing about this? What should Virgo do? Okay. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. This is about an ending. This is about a divorce, a separation. This is about arguing, fighting, all of this stuff. This is how this person is. You may be telling this person, you know what, listen, we need to end things. We need to break up. We need to get a divorce. Okay, this was a bad choice. Whoever this King of Pentacles energy is to is bad choice. A bad choice. Okay? Because Spirit is saying, yeah, exactly. You should reject this person. Four of Cups. And here, right here, is the Eight of Wands in the upright position. That's what they've been trying to tell you. You haven't been looking at all the other options in front of you because you've just been so wrapped up in these arguments and these delays and setbacks. And when you keep arguing with people, you keep fighting for something that doesn't want to be fought for, you just get set back. When you have negative thoughts and all this chaos and fighting, you just keep getting delayed because the energy picks up as, oh, there's still a problem here. Oh, they're still fighting. They're still putting their focus on this. They're still talking about this, but they're not taking any action towards it. You're wasting your energy when you need to be making a decision. Okay, because here's the Queen of Pentacles. Bam, right here. Okay, and here's this victory. Now, what's going to bring in this victory? When you communicate that, you know what, I don't want this, I'm done, it's over, that's when you're going to get your victory and your success. That's when this person's finally going to hear you and they're going to finally get it. The Knight of Cups in reverse. So any offer that this person brings to you, right? You can't have any unrealistic expectations about being successful. You can't be unrealistic in thinking that you could be successful in every other path in your life until you deal with this. Until this has been cut out. Until you stop the struggling and you make a decision. You have to make a decision about what you're going to do about the past. Because it's time, right? Judgment is here. This is a wake-up call. For some of you, it has to do with you're gifted, spiritually gifted, but you haven't been putting in the work. Spirit's been trying to give you a gift and you just can't decide whether or not you want to use it or not. They're trying to bring in this blessing to you, okay? Now, let's get an oracle. Let me pull the oracles from here. Let's get an oracle card. Find out. Okay, so Lovers in reverse. Give me an oracle on the Lovers in reverse. It's like secretly you know what to do. I want to feel that way again. Secretly you know what to do, but you're not listening to your gut. Every day it's like, all right, I know what I need to do. Today's going to be the day that I'm going to say it. Today's the day that I'm going to call a lawyer. Today's the day that I'm going to make that step. But you're not doing it. But there's clarity that's coming in as to how to do this. Right? Because it's not about, I want to feel that way again. Because this person may be saying, you know what, listen, I want to rekindle things. I want to move things, you know, I want to get back together. I want to do all this. But you know it's not going to work. Just being near you is intoxicating. That could be a negative or positive. I wish I had treated you better. Right? I want to feel that way again. I wish I had treated you better. But time, it looks like time has been running out. Your success comes when you make a decision as to what you're going to do about this. What's this Queen of Pentacles have to say? I am not available. Okay. Right, you're not available because you're in Hermit mode. I believe Hermit is the Virgo card, actually. Yeah, Hermit is Virgo. I lost myself for a little while, and this one was popping out. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So it seems like we have two different people speaking here, which of course we do, because we have two different types of energy. We have a match. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. And here you are, Virgo. You know, temperance is about chaos. It's about toxic energy. It's about an imbalance of emotions. Maybe when you're around this person, you're just like, I'm sick of this. Like, I'm done. And this person's like, oh, la la land. Like, not putting in the work, not putting in the effort. Still fighting, still arguing, still causing problems. You know, still being in their King of Pentacles energy. You know, it's my way or the highway. Everything's very practical. Nothing's, you know, everything's just, this is the way it's supposed to be. You're my wife. I'm your husband. Cook for me, clean for me, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, no, I want more than that. I love you unconditionally is in the reverse. I usually don't take reversals on this, but it's like, I love you unconditionally. How far is that going to take you? How far is it going to take you is hurting you. Give me something on Judgment. What's the energy on Judgment? It's reached its point. You have literally muscled your way through this. You've been carrying this. You've been persevering. You've been carrying all the weight of this. And now it's finally time to let things down. Now it's time to finally say, to put all your cards on the table, to move things towards calmer waters and to be able to move on and to get out of this Five of Cups in reverse energy. To finally have some hope. To finally have the forgiveness. To be able to move on. Like, I forgive you, but I'm moving on. I can't keep going back. Because when I look on all of this side, because give me something on the Hermit. Give me something on the Hermit. What is Virgo learning? Hermit. Page of Wands in reverse, right? This is struggling. This is about, like, here's justice. Again, in reverse. Justice in reverse, coming out with the Empress. This is an injustice. This was a bad choice. This was delays in your life because of a choice that you made. And also about a choice that you're not making. There could have been warning signs along the way throughout this entire thing that told you, you know what, maybe this isn't the person for you. Maybe you need to move on. But you haven't been listening to that. I don't know what it's going to take to make you listen. Give me some of the High Priestess. Seven of Swords. Sneaky energy. You don't want to let the cat out of the bag of what your intentions are. That's what's drawing on that Page of Wands energy, that immature energy. Instead of just kind of, speaking your mind, it's easy just to be sneaky. Instead, sneaking around instead of actually taking the bull by the horns. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because we have this, and we have this. It's easier to just be aggressive and just, be a bully and have very, weak boundaries. You're not standing up for yourself. You're not taking action. You're not taking charge with that Knight of Wands energy. That's what you need to do. The Queen of Wands is a warrior. She could fight through anything. So you don't need to be sneaky. You need to strengthen your boundaries. You can't let this person come back in and speak to you however they've been speaking to you. Because their communication is one thing, but their actions are another. Right, because behind that, the Ace of Swords again, this is a different deck, is in reverse. Let's get an oracle on the Ace of Swords in reverse. Finding out the truth crushed me. What's the truth here? What's the truth? Truth. What's this truth? It was my fault, but I blamed you. Let's get a karmic. Let's pull a karmic. Get some more words on this. Give me some energy. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Thank you. Okay, so here's that Seven of Wands energy. My karmic texted you a few times pretending it was me or will. Try not to say anything that will get me in trouble. So there's definitely been some sort of sneaky, maybe somebody sneaking around, texting somebody or whatever, something like that. Stressed out. My karmic is stressing me about you. She bugs type of thing. So it's kind of like, if you're sneaking off, Virgo, with someone else or speaking to somebody else on the sly, just know that that's a warning coming in that person, your person very well may find out about this. That's why it's important for you not to hide your intentions or hide your feelings. It's finally come to the point where it's like, you can't continue like this. If you really desire a connection with someone else, then you need to put your cards on the table. You need to tell this person how you feel and what's going to happen next. Like, I'm sorry, I forgive you, but I'm moving on. And then you're not going to feel so stressed out. You're going to be able to live your life. And you're going to be able to make clear decisions as to where you want to go. Because when you're sneaking around with somebody just to fulfill a need that you haven't felt in a while, right? Because you have the Four of Cups there. That's all about feeling unfulfilled. I'm not happy with any choice that I've had. I'm not happy. This could be you or them. Either you're sneaking around or somebody else is sneaking around. Let's get the tea. We both feel trapped in this karmic cycle and fail to break free from them. So both of you are trapped. The both of you are stuck stagnant in this, feeling trapped. You're a person that you think that, you know, is saying things to you. Oh, I want to stay together. They very well may come home. You may very well come home one day and find divorce papers on the table. And you'd be like, whoa, I thought I was the one that wanted the divorce. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Bugaboo. Uh-oh. Some of you could be sneaking around. You could have found yourself tied up with a bugaboo. Uh-oh. Trash. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossed out. So, destroyed. Broken and fucked up. Shattered, broken and fucked up. Wow, okay. Oh, that one just flew right out. It's the police card. That was fun. Toxic. I always get intoxicating. Toxic. Somebody could be a drinker, alcoholic, something like that, you know. I hate nothing about you. Private relationships and envy. So the person that you're talking to, because I'm getting a sense that somebody's talking to someone else. Like, this person could turn out to be like a bugaboo. Like, if you start something... So this is basically a warning, Virgo. If you start something with someone else while you're in another connection before telling the person that you're with in a connection, the person that you're talking to could become a bugaboo. Texting all the time, wanting to talk to you all the time, doesn't like the fact that, you know, it's a private relationship. You know, things could escalate where they get pretty bad. You know, where somebody is just left completely destroyed, broken and fucked up because they're an alcoholic. And that's all they're going to do is drink once they find out the truth about this connection, because this bugaboo energy wants to be found out. So if this hasn't happened yet, I'm telling you, it could happen now. Like, you may just think you're talking to somebody, you're getting your needs fulfilled by this other energy until the time passes, or until, you know, whatever goes through, because it's making you feel happy because at least you have somebody to talk to, because you can't talk to the one you're with. You're talking to the wrong person. So if I were you, I would cut that off. Do what you got to do, and then pursue. And you need to listen to your gut about this. You're not listening to your gut because you'd rather just not deal with it right now. You'd rather just not. I don't want to deal with it, so I'm not gonna listen to my intuition. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna ignore. I'm just gonna ignore all the signs. And if I ignore it, it's not happening, and it can go away. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? Things are stuck and stagnant, and now it's coming to a head. It's coming to a point where something needs to happen. Something needs to change. It needs to be just finalized. Okay? So this is just the start of it. Leave it in the comments if you're definitely resonating with this. That's all that I have for you. Let me just get one more. Show me the energy that Virgo needs. Ace of Wands. Uh-oh. Brand new passionate beginning waits. Ten of Wands in reverse. When you move on, and when you heal, and you recover, you have an Ace of Wands waiting for you. Okay, Tower. Three of Cups. Celebrations, happiness, support within friend circles, all of that. Source is controlling this, because if this doesn't get resolved, Spirit's warning you now, they're going to send in a karmic energy that's going to stir things up, and that's going to be the wrong way, because then you got to deal with a bugaboo. And you don't want that. Someone that's just going to make themselves known so that it forces you out of this connection. So whatever information you've been listening to, where some people say, oh, just have an affair, or oh, just... you know, it's just one little date, or, oh, no. Clean it up. Then pursue. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys. I hope that this resonated for some of you, if not all of you. If it did, make sure you thumbs up the video and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in another reading, Virgo. Take care. Bye-bye.